Oh, well, hello.
Nice.
Welcome, everyone, to another fantabulous, exciting, fantastic, amazing week of
Groovy.
League of Legends.
Groovy, far out, wild, crazy.
Yes, all of those things. I am Cody, Freedom Penguin Node, joined here by the lovely, the fabulous, the wonderful spreadsheet whore himself.
Yeet!
Yeet!
Yeet! My name, I don't have a full name like Cody Frequent Penguin Node. I'm just I am the spreadsheet whore.
Yes. So I'll let you, since you, I think, have the stats down better than anybody.
I don't have the stats down. I just put them all in and just look at. I just look at them all the time. I don't memorize them. I'm not that.
Oh, then what are you even doing with your life?
I don't know. Holding a baritone.
Oh, that's pretty stupid.
Getting swole somehow. I don't know.
Dang.
But
ECI game.
ECI games baritone section. We actively have horn holding assignments. We take videos of us holding our horns for this week we're doing like 7 minutes at a time, and just upload them. Yeah.
That seems a little silly. Who's actually watching that shit?
No one actually. It's more just so we get strong and can actually hold our horns and like look good.
Huh.
It actually makes sense. But yeah, it sounds really dumb. Anyway,
right. Anyway.
welcome to Dope Band Poppy versus Super Juicy Vitamilk Torpedoes. Jesus Christ, that name is long.
And you were mentioned to me earlier, we actually do have some legitimate subs in today. Not just some random, like, hey, let's find the best diamond guy we can get in.
I mean, we have that too. We have 2 actual subs, yes. 2 dedicated drafted subs, subbing for their team. Wow, what a concept. Anyway, so yeah, let's run down the players real quick. On the blue side, starting game 1, we've got Dope Band Poppy on blue side. It's going to be Guy Fieri, Happy by 3 coming in, subbing for Frontlash, Jaundice back in, Fudgy Ditters, and Symphonian.
Solid. And on the team of very, very long names, Super Vitauta Torpedoes.
Super Juicy Vitamilk Torpedoes, goddamn.
Yeah, that shit. We got Tank Field Juice at the top lane. Legends is in Super Kamiguru now. Who's their sub?
Legends.
Oh, Legends is their sub. Okay, I was right. So we did get a diamond sub in. Awesome. And Allergic to Milk and Simply Phenomenal rounded in the bot lane. Cool.
Well, at least I'm pretty sure for SVT it's gonna be Tank Field Juice top, Legends jungle, Simply Phenomenal mid, and then Super Kami Allergic. I don't remember if you said that.
Also, before we get into pick ban, Super Hoagie and Chad Penguin, thank you for resubbing.
Wait, did you just thank yourself?
I thanked myself, you're right.
Jeez.
Get wrecked. Also, yeah, Super Hoagie, thank you.
How do I fire a penguin? Do I just stuff him into a cannon and then fire him? Can we fire Chad Penguin, please? Oh wait, I need to click. We're getting into pick ban apparently, and I still don't have the thing open. Yay, we're at pick ban.
Hey, there you go.
Nice, we're off to a great start. Xin Zhao getting immediately banned from Legends MK. That is his best jungler. SVT responding with the Thresh ban. Now that Jaundice is back, in, we're gonna be seeing more Thresh bans because he can go pretty much anywhere, and if he goes support, his Thresh is insane. There's a reason he is now Hook Me Daddy.
Hook Me Daddy.
Hook Me Daddy.
Obviously, some possible
target
bans going toward the side of the jungle.
Oh wait, they're just banning out Legends, which, huh?
I think it's the find me off LCS the way to do things, you know, ban out the top ranked player.
Yeah, that's an interesting way to do things. I don't think it'll come through because I don't know how much research they've done on Simply Phenomenal, but his Malzahar is worthy of a ban just like with the Torpedoes is, but don't ban Poppy, are going to leave it up. They're going to ban Caitlyn away instead from presumably Super Kami.
I love me to Caitlyn ban. Makes my heart feel warm.
Prepare yourself. Oh wait, this is the cast of the 280 carries who are playing each other this week. Nice!
Hey!
You're going down, bitch!
Can you please not ban my Caitlyn? You definitely should not.
I can neither confirm nor deny. Also,
Ezreal being picked up. Dope.
Oh wait, they
Poppy.
left. Why did they leave up his Ezreal? What?
Ezreal!
Ban Sion and Lee Sin away from, which I guess happy by 3 plays Lee Sin, but Budgie Ditters is Ezreal. It's disgusting.
Yeah, but Ezreal just as a champion fallen off lately. You know, he's still a safe pick. He's a solid pick.
I mean, so is Lee Sin, but they banned him.
Yeah, I guess.
It's comfort picks. Comfort bans tend to be the way to go, but SVT gonna respond immediately with the Bard pickup. Possibly a takeaway from the super strong Ezreal Bard lane, but also it's comfort for Allergic to Milk. That makes sense. I expect them to also pick their AD carry here. As I say that, the Tristana comes in. Yeah. That's a pretty strong lane. That's all I really got.
That's all you really got.
The Morgana. DBP's pick a super safe bot lane though. Wow. Ezreal Morgana is disgustingly safe, and they're gonna pair that with an Urgot, presumably in the top lane. Probably for Guy Fieri.
I mean, it's a smart thing to do. Super Kami, I think, is ranked 4 right now, comes to overall kills, and so is definitely has a bloody bot lane.
I legitimately don't know because I haven't put in stats for SVT versus Paw yet because I still need game 2. Please, dear God, someone on SVT or Paw sub me that game 2.
That would actually probably put him up like toward the top because he was only behind by 4 kills in 4th place. So, oh my!
I have no idea because I haven't been able to do my job.
Come on, spreadsheet whore.
This is not my fault. I can't do my job if I don't have the shit to do it with.
Yeah, I think I'm with everybody else. We're gonna blame you anyways.
No, that's accurate. But anyway, the Xerath ban is going to come through. They're going to start targeting Simply Phenomenal's champ a little bit. Also, both teams get rid of some mid laners. SVT banning away the Ziggs, which has been Guy Fieri's most successful mid pick. Although, this could force him a little bit up onto that Urgot top lane. This Ahri is actually going to be more of a ban that Jaundice. So they're covering their options. And also the Malzahar ban comes through. So
yeah, I'm hoping to see one of these champions that we haven't seen win a game yet. I want to see the Twisted Fate. I want the Udyr. I want something spicy.
I wonder what SVT go to then. They could actually default to the Galio for Simply Phenomenal. I think that might be something he has in his pocket. Jungle is probably going to be something carry oriented, and they're also probably going to pick that here. Unless they want to make sure Legends has a really good matchup. But the Jax is going to come through. That's some carry potential.
That's carry right there.
There's some carry.
Yeah, that's an odd comp already, because you have a little bit of frontline Jackson Gnar, but it's not like a big old fatty taste.
Italy!
Alright. Alright.
Is this going to come through? That would be the first Nidalee pick of the split, I believe.
And it is locked.
Yeah, yep. So yeah, that is the first Nidalee pick of the split. Also, Nidalee, one of 6 champions to not have a win yet in PMA LCS. So we'll see if that Oh wait, it's Morgana mid. And then Ezreal Nami bot. Oh.
Interesting.
Huh.
I think they were all thinking the same thing we were.
Yeah, that's a curveball right there. And especially because Morgana and Nami are the 2 champions Symphonian played in week 9 against OTP. So, like, the Morgana, that was completely unbelievable. But SVT go to Orianna for Simply. That's one of his comfort picks.
They
I
have
guess it's okay into Morgana.
combo potential.
I don't know. Oh, the
Yeah.
Noriana.
Noriana. Yeah.
Noriana.
Man, I gotta say though, it's interesting because patch just went live today, and they did nerf Morgana.
Oh, did they?
Today. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So I'm surprised we're seeing her mid lane. I don't even know if they really realized that.
I didn't read the patch notes that close.
What are you doing? Too busy on those spreadsheets that. Oh
Yeah,
wait, they're not done yet.
Shut the fuck up. God damn it.
Hey, wait, did we seriously go through an entire pick ban with no ban Poppy? I don't think Poppy was picked or banned.
Because Front Lash isn't playing.
Oh, right, okay, sorry.
Yeah. I know, right?
Didn't put those two together.
Just like you can't put together a clean game. Hey, what?
Wow. Alright, man.
I don't even know. I don't know where that came from. God. Okay, this week is gonna be weird because
we are gonna have the most toxic troll lane that we play this weekend. I'll be flashing masteries every 30 seconds.
Okay, so you're saying that's permission for me to do that too?
As long as my team's okay with it, sure.
Okay. Yeah, it's the team with one of the highest combined kills per minute, but not one of, by far the highest combined kills per minute, versus the team with the second lowest. Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm just looking at some of these juicy, delicious stats here. Don't ban Poppy's still sitting well on top when it comes to games. They have really, really great control of their objectives. Like, I know they are subbing someone in. They don't have the Poppy today, but you know, I would like to see them continue that trend.
My tattoo is hitting the itchy phase of healing.
The coffee.
The coffee maker, yes. It's a coffee mug tattoo post.
Damn, we need so hard.
No, like legit. This thing isn't a meme. It's. I have no idea how many people actually read the story I put about it in the replies to the comment of the actual picture.
I scrolled over and saw there was an actual real thing for it, but I think it's funnier to not read that.
Okay, so I'm just
say you're memeing.
This is one of those things I'd rather not have it labeled as a meme. Like this thing, like this coffee maker belonged to my grandmother. It's older than me. The thing's like 25 years old. I swear to God. I don't know. It might be older than everyone in PMA LCS. It could easily be 30 plus years old. But yes, so it's old as shit. She gave it to me, but she passed away a few years ago. And she was like really supportive of all the music stuff. So yeah, and that's also why the little 8th note is on there. But yee.
So yee.
It's very much not a meme, I promise.
Alright, I believe you.
Yeet! Okay, well, anyway, back to we should actually talk about some comps.
Probably. I mean, I still feel that providing the torpedoes people it's SVT, right? They're SVT, cool.
Just call them SVT, yes.
SVT, awesome. They don't have a huge front line, but they do have amazing engage potential with their Gnar.
If the Gnar build goes more tanky instead of like the Black Cleaver Frozen Mallet split push build, then they have a pretty good front line. But as is, yeah, it's not even that much stronger of a front line for DBP. The Urgot is going to be beefy, but it's kind of the same deal as the Gnar. He's not like a super tank. But as is, Oh, man,
I
this
mean-
comp for DBP is weird.
It
Like,
really
Ezreal-
is. Like, they're
Ezreal does a bunch of damage, but he's so safe. You don't need double supports to protect him.
Yeah, I mean they have a ton of pick potential. Morgana Nami, like you pick someone, they just die. If Symphonian can play Urgot correctly, then he can kind of be this unstoppable raid boss. And that's their front line, and he's doing damage, doing all these things, and it's gonna be him just kind of running into the team. But I'm sure they're looking for Guy Fieri to kind of pick off whoever in order to get their teams moving.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. We actually have people in the chat today.
Oh, we do.
Wow.
Let's see how many people are calling to fire me.
No one yet. We're talking about student loans and jobs and thoughts.
Oh lord.
That's some quality Twitch chat right there.
Nice. Can I get a yeet in the chat?
No.
Or like 5? Or 69? Can I please have 69 yeets in the Twitch chat?
69 yeets. That is
Yes.
a lot of yeets.
Yeah.
Except if you actually spam yeet, you will get banned, just so you know. Ban hammer's coming down. I'm trying to look up where Dan worked.
Wait.
Here they. Cool. So, as of now,
I might be getting booty calls. I'm not taking it, but what? Okay.
hey man, works.
I mean, I'm casting. I have committed to casting. I'm not ditching this shit.
Hey, if you suddenly disconnect, I will understand completely. All right.
I also
Broken
don't.
Poppy still
I
has
don't-
not lost a series this year. So.
Oh yeah, they haven't. I don't know if I'd take this even if I wasn't casting, but yeet. Chad doesn't. I don't know what's happening in Twitch chat. So confused. Oh well. No one ever knows what's happening in Twitch chat.
We got some solid commentary, both of us today. Wonderful. I sit here and sip my drink. What are you drinking tonight, Rich?
Samuel Adams Boston Lager.
A solid choice. A solid choice.
This is the first time I've had this, and it's surprisingly good.
First?
Yeah.
First?
Yeah. I like usually. Yeah.
Are you even 21?
I am 21. Yes.
Okay, good. Or else.
I've been. Yeah. I'm not. No. I mean, when I was like drinking in cast before I was 21, I wasn't gonna just announce it on stream.
Yeah.
That's if I was doing that. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
As your elder, I tell you, as one of the old fucks here. 20. I'm 25. Man. It's an old fart.
Wait. Wait, shit. Is my... Oh my god, do I have to cast off of the stream because my fucking EXE? I might have to color cast off of the stream. Because my shit's broken.
What
I
shit's
have to
broken?
like some errors happening and like the game won't open.
That's not good. We get some F's in
A
chat.
critical error has
Coach.
occurred and process
Oh.
must be terminated.
Ooh, that's some big F's for my man Rich. Oh
mean-
my goodness. So how are you gonna fix that?
1 second.
Yeah, so I think Jaundice is trying to get that first win on Italy. That's pretty clutch.
Is that like the reason he picked Italy?
I mean, I would think so. I mean, I would do it. They're locked for playoffs. Why not try?
Oh, that's true. That's very true. Maybe I should get my team to do that this week. Like, hey, we gotta get every champion win. Someone play something ridiculous. TF-ADC.
Well, I'm reinstalling.
Are you installing League?
Yep.
Well, we're gonna
Wow.
pause at 10 when we get in.
All right.
The old
How long is
PMLCS
that?
10-second pause.
All analyzed based off of the cast. The stream.
Yeah.
Good
All
luck.
right. I'm paused at 10.
Same.
All right. Count it.
3, 2, 1, start.
All right. So we are here in with game 1, SVT versus Don't Ban Poppy. Rich is just gonna have some very delayed color commentary, I suppose.
I mean,
as
it
the
depends
cast
on how-
stream.
And it depends on how long the stream delay is.
Yeah, stream delay right now is
Shouldn't be too bad.
It's like 8 seconds.
I think I can do this.
All right, for sure. We have a 5-man spread coming in from Don't Ban Poppy. Very defensive. Stack up on SVT side. Looks like nothing too interesting happening in the first minutes. Gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of the defensive spread. You know, I am much more for the bloodbath level 1. My team never likes to do that, which is no fun at all.
The
But you know
bloodbath?
what? If
Oh.
it works, it works.
You get the bloodbath elsewhere.
True. But why not start it? Why not start it at minute 1, you know?
Fair.
Alright, well, standard starts from the junglers, standard starts all around. Rich, do you see any matchups that you feel might go kind of one-sided?
I think... No. Actually, these teams are matched pretty evenly.
Yeah?
You got, like... You got solid bruisery top laner.
There comes the Ezreal, and Bard is under half health.
Okay,
Ooh.
I don't... Okay, I'm behind enough. Just ask me things and I'll answer.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry, especially 'cause I'm like...
Chad, you might have to color cast for a little bit while I do this.
PogChamp.
Oh, man. Hey, props to Fudgy Ditter's already dodged 2 Bard Qs and not just walking into things. It's always a sign that it's going to be a good game. He's not just going to into face off.
Quality cast.
Yeah, awesome. I thought Chad was color casting.
Oh, I thought I was waiting until I
we
needed
got
to know
high
that.
engage coming in from Symphonian on the tank field. Use Symphonian did not take a knight, does not need it, as he just walks all over the Gnar and takes him down 1v1 in the top lane. That is not what you want to see if you're on the side of SVT, because like I said, that Urgot is going to get really fat really quick.
Yeah, Tankfield's just not really respecting the early damage of Urgot and the squishiness of Gnar early. Gnar can't really take those fights until he gets kind of level 6, I would say. And even then it's kind of hard. That matchup seems a little bit more favored for Urgot. But yeah, just kind of
definitely a lot more favored for Urgot.
Definitely after that kill. Notably, he didn't back though, so I guess he must be sitting on like a awkward amount of gold. Yeah, only 900 gold. So he ideally wants to get a phage first back. So
W10 does land a stun, and unfortunately ends up taking more damage than he dealt out. So a bit of a rush stars. He does get the Ezreal again. Super Kami getting a little bit of poke onto him. But still, W10 is getting poked down in the lane as Sustain is favored toward Don't Ban Poppy. Gank into the mid lane, ain't gonna happen. Guy Fury walks out. Back to the jungle.
yeah, directed cam didn't take us to mid, but that seems like a weird gank to do because Morg can just throw the Black Shield up. Ideally, as long as they don't have the reaction time of a dead potato. Like you can just throw your Black Shield up and never get stunned by Jax and then bind him and run away. So I feel like mid isn't a lane that you want to gank at all, really.
Absolutely.
But then again, bot lane's doing the old Tristana special of just pushing because you can't really not as Tristana unless you don't level up your E. Guy Fury lands the bind. First one.
Super Kami started Paul? Interesting.
Yeah, that is pretty interesting. You don't really see that much. I mean, you can. I've seen people buy it early when they get have to do an early back or something, but never start really. It's very strange. Wanting to scale up, obviously, but I don't know.
Well, Ezreal does get his early tier. So TP and will TP back into lane. You just really want to stack in the tier up, get to his 2 item spike, and make himself very, very useful.
Yeah, it seems like SVT's kind of in a catch-22 situation in their bot lane at least, because ideally to punish lanes like Ezreal Nami that just want to sit back and farm and use TP and not have heal, you want to make them push, freeze on them and kind of punish them when they're out in the middle of the lane. But you can't really do that with a Tristana effectively.
Nice bind.
Yeah, Fury lands that nice bind there, and but both of the mid laners are out of mana right now. Be nice if junglers gave them a blue buff so they could keep fighting, or they could just back.
6 minutes into the game and the second blue buff hasn't even spawned.
Blame the jungler. At all points, we blame the jungler. Okay. There are 3 ADC mains in here. What else are we gonna do? Blame jungler or blame support? Hello?
Support. Always a support.
Alright, Bard. It's your fault they're out of mana.
Hey, we'll say props to Tankfield Juice, who has been keeping up in farm. Not just keeping up, but exceeding the farm of Symphonian, even after giving that early kill. So that may help keep him in running there at the top lane. He might not get walked all over yet.
Yeah, I think he learned his lesson. The way Gnar does well in that matchup is just to keep Urgot as far away as possible and keep poking him.
Ooh, Fudgy Ditter's going in. Knows he has a Nami back, and the Bard is away chasing the Nidalee in the jungle. Super Kami Guru will almost go down to Scorch and Airy, but not quite. Oh my goodness, that stun onto Jaundice. Super unlucky, but he will actually make it out. I thought that was going to be much worse. It looks like he's looking to Dragon. Flash from the Bard doesn't quite connect, as now the Bard seems to be in trouble. Waiting for direct camera to take us back down there as they're chasing through the jungle of SVT. Looks like everyone will get out. Blue buff being contested, trying to be secured by Jaundice. Budgetator's eating over the wall, getting damage onto Bard. Ult coming out from Tankfield Juice. Action all over the map here. Trying to keep up. Whew. Okay, I think we have slowed down just a tiny bit. I guess advantage going over to Don't Ban Poppy, who secures the blue buff and is now securing Dragon. DP is up from Urgots, but not from the Nars. Doesn't look like too much contest, as it does go over to the side of Domi of Hobby.
Yeah, Geo getting his early invades on this Nidalee. I think that's like the hallmark of what Nidalee players generally do, is just spend time in the enemy jungle. Your ganks aren't super strong unless you have a lane with like really solid setup as Nidalee. So ideally you're looking to power farm and counter jungle more than you are to just pull solid ganks off. Scale into the late game that way.
Playing with fire with that red buff a little bit, but
yeah,
makes it out all right.
Maybe. Oh, okay. We have a gank, and like I said,
reactions are there. Guy Fieri just gets to walk back as 3 come mid and get absolutely nothing for it because she could press E.
Confirmed. Guy Fieri's reaction time is indeed better than a dead potato. Like I said, I feel like that's just a giant waste of Jack's time to be going mid. Even with the ball, and I mean you can pull off some damage, but there's a lot of magic damage mitigated by the shield.
Right.
So yeah, I feel like he would be more likely, I guess, ganking top, because bot lane has to pretty much push with Tristana. Really can't freeze.
To be fair, as we see Jonas jumped on by Super Calm, the Guy Fieri is going to look for the bind, will get it onto the Orianna. Balls herself, Guy Fieri ulting in. Jonas gets flashed on and will make it out as Symphonian TP's in, flashes on the Tristana, who gets Fear Beyond Death. And Symphonian already looking like a big fat crab he is, as he's just running over SVT right now.
Yeah, really solid TP play there from Symphonian, who I think this might be one of his first top games of the split.
He has played a series in top lane already.
Okay. So second top game, top series, I guess. But showing up nicely on the Urgot, and he's going to come back in lane with a Phage and a Kindle Gem, just to the Nars Phage. Seems pretty solid.
Definitely. I was saying before about the Jax. You know, he really does not have a lane that he can gank all that easily. Like, trying to gank an Urgot, especially with the Urgot 201 right now, that's going to be very, very hard. True. As it is. And then Ezreal Nami is going to try to go in here. Nami does use the bubble. Legends of the Cave is going to be coming. That is going to be a dead fish. This Fudgy Ditters kind of just leaves him to die. Yeah, with the bubble coming out at an inopportune time, no way you're going to get out of that one.
Yeah, so I think his best path, because since Triss can't freeze effectively, you could ideally look to maybe get mid pushing out and roam as 4 bot and maybe dive, or even just 3-man dive bot.
Definitely.
And try to do it that way with Bard ult on the tower and just get a 3-man dive going, because Triss just kind of has to push.
Right. Semi Phenomenal looking like he wants to back here to get this wave out. He's just completely out of mana. We have a very, very selfish jungler who is stealing all the blue buffs.
Yeah, someone in chat pointed out that Ori didn't build a Lost Chapter first, instead opted for the Blasting Wand. It's just now finished the Lost Chapter, so that kind of explains why Orianna's consistently running out of mana there.
Nice Q connecting onto the Ezreal. Bot lane, I was about to say looking even, but really there's huge CS difference right now, as Super Kami Guru is farming very, very well. 30 CS up on Fudgy Ditters, so Ezreal will scale into the late game, but, you know, being behind that much CS early is going to put a real damper on the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, ideally he will scale into the late game, and that's kind of where he's most effective, but getting behind this behind early just from farming under your tower is...
Rift Herald is picked up by Legends. You know, just kind of walks over, no one had it warded, and takes it on his own, as he will look to possibly land it top if Urgot completes this back. Urgot does not have TP.
They have a ward in the bush.
They do. Nidalee is here. Jonas is here. Jax will get out. And off to his Krugs, it looks like. Dragon is now coming up. Vision control is held by SVT, as the Gnar wants it, but Jonas is staying up top, make sure his Urgot stays A-okay.
Yeah, next drag is Infernal, so that's really, really big priority for both of these teams. It's pretty much a priority for any team ever, because who doesn't want more damage? But
Tons of
SVT lost the first one, gave the cloud over to Domain Poppy, but maybe they can, since they've got some decent wards at least behind the pit, they can start moving in as a team. If they get mid pushing out, they can rotate over.
possibly start to collapse if Jax can get down. Guy Fieri trying to keep him away.
Yeah, they have tons of wards,
They
and
really do. Bartle coming out does catch Happy by 3. That might be a dead Nami yet again. Definitely is. Budgeteers can't do much about that, as they now have a numbers advantage when it comes to the dragon as well.
yeah, allergic to milk, showing why people sometimes ban his Bard. He's kind of known for his Bard play, and gets the nice pick out onto the Nami there, so
Definitely.
free kill, and hopefully free dragon pressure. I think Jax can solo these, but it's kind of risky with Lee being there.
Yeah, they flash on and destroy the Ezreal. Absolutely blown up out of nowhere. Rifttail getting dropped bot as they're putting priority into first tower before they go for the dragon. Beautiful play. Flash on by the Bard. Great communication in that bot lane as well.
Yeah, for sure. And it looks like they're just going to take this tower and then rotate over to drag. Or maybe not take the tower. I thought the Rift Orb would do a little bit more
Jonas is a
damage.
couple levels below Legends, who does get his flash away. We see a bind under tower by Guy Fieri, who ults in. Semifinal fails the flash. Oh, you hate to see it.
Can we get an exclamation point Joe in the chat, please?
Oh, man.
I hate to see that.
Definitely. Not sure. We might miss something. Bottom as Lurch Smell does go down. John is able to catch him out. Nice flash from Super Kami, who voids the bubble. Fear Beyond Death up top. Nar is dead. And Guy Fieri pushing down the mid tower. The camera does not know where to go. We finally got some action coming in this game.
Talk about a bloodbath. People are dying everywhere. There was the solo kill mid. I think Simply Phenomenal just got a little bit too aggressive there. Got under the tower, got locked up by Morg. And then I think Bard overstayed a little bot after they failed that push, and that let the Nidalee pick him out.
A little low to be going for that. That's full health Nami and Ezreal bot. Ezreal does blow the ult.
Ooh, is mid tower going to go down?
Really low. First tower is not available. It's actually taken up top, so first tower is gone.
So trying to clear out vision around the dragon, still really high priority, hasn't been taken yet. And mid's pushed out, so that's good for SVT. They can roam over and potentially contest this with 4.
Collapse on dragon here. Symphony just trying to be the wall of crab. Looks like they will secure the dragon. 2 dragons now going over to the side of Don't Ban Poppy, as we have a fairly even game on our hands.
Yeah, Nar had teleport there, but he really didn't have a ward to go to. He had a ward like kind of in the river there, but TPing as mini Nar really doesn't ever work out well. You pretty much TP it and die instantly.
Yeah.
So.
And it looks like Rich is unfortunately unable to get his client fixed, so he will be unable to cast with us. At least for this game. Not sure if he'll be back for the rest of the series, but for now it is just the 2 penguins here at you tonight.
Oh, duo penguin.
Duo penguin.
Yeah, they there. But yeah, so this game is pretty even actually in gold. But that gold is a little bit misleading because the side of Domain Poppy do have 2 dragons, and one of them being an Infernal. That gives about, or some extra amount of gold in stats. Someone more.
Also, kind of unfortunate, 2 of the kills on SVT side have gone over to the Bard.
Yeah.
And when you can't get those into the carries, like Orianna 0-1-0, although she's farming fairly well, without kills, she's not going to be a huge mid-game threat unless she can just land some really clutch ults. Whereas Urgot sitting 301, is this like unkillable monster that'll take 3 people just shooting him down to even have a chance at killing him.
Yeah, once Triss gets into the late game, she should be able to keep Urgot at range.
Yeah, we have a dive being set up in the bot lane as Fudge Ditters have by 3 out a little bit too far. Allergic to Milk will not catch the Ezreal on the ult. Great dodge there with his E. No Bard ult, and they're looking to counter engage. Nami ult coming out. Unless they continue to go for it as, oh my goodness, the Urgot coming in. That is going to be a dead Orianna. Ult be damned. Wow.
Yeah, I'm kind of questioning that bot play a little bit because I feel like you could have just ulted the tower as Bard and then gone on.
Yeah. Legends MK will survive a clutch Bard Q coming out to at least help secure a kill. But so much damage coming out from that Nidalee with Electrocute, you know, half his health's just gone.
Yeah, Nidalee could be getting carried to the first Nidalee win in MALCS.
Definitely.
So far, I mean, even in farm with the Jax, even though you're supposed to be counter jungling, and your top lane's really ahead, so we'll call it a win because technically the champion could win, but I mean, is it really a win? Like really? I'm trolling Geo a bit. Hopefully he watches the VOD and knows that. Probably not though. Geo doesn't seem like the VOD watching type.
Alright, well, Fudgy Ditters catching back up in CS with Super Kami, who is getting poked down. Thinks he has a 1v1, but Guy Fieri's here, will get slowed and does manage to jump away from the Morgana Q. Ezreal coming in will miss wide. He's out safe.
Yeah, so an admin in chat told me to shut up, so I'm not allowed to speak anymore, so good luck, buddy.
Wait, no, please, I hate color casting. I don't want to talk.
No, you have to do it all now. So that's
please,
that's
Daddy,
the agreement
don't do
there.
this.
Admin has abused me, verbally abused me, getting reported in the client as we speak.
Chad, shut up. You have to cast now.
See?
You have to cast. Shut up about shutting up. You have to cast.
This is admin abuse.
Quality league right here, boys.
Yes. We hit a lull in the action. Oh, Bard's out of here. Bard lives here.
Walk on out. Jaundice. Well, he's just gonna go for a stroll. Ooh. Oh, who fell?
Worse than Nidalee flashed there. No, Nidalee flashed the wall.
Yeah, okay. Oh, oh my god, he makes it out. Is he gonna take his one more tower shot? Yeah, he's dead. Kill goes over to Fudgy Ditters.
I was rooting for him there. I kind of wanted him to get out.
Yeah, me too.
They were playing Chase the Bard, the usual in my solo queue games. We just run around following Bard until we all die, or until they take Baron or something.
Slightly better than Chase the Singed, as we have a Chase the Jax going on. Oh, who jumps out while getting Oriolted. Oh, the miscommunication. And he jumps away as well, finally coming back in, looking for half by 3, and then flashes out. Oh, man. That was some terrible miscommunication. Flash in, ult on, and Tristana is dead. Urgot is unstoppable. That, I know I've said a few times, but just unfortunate is the word that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, like you said, miscommunication was a big thing there because Tankfield Juice went in, got a great double stun into the wall, into like a double wall up. But that was like right after Jax had jumped out, so Jax couldn't get back in. And then once Tankfield Juice died, Tristana jumped in. So it was just kind of like everybody fighting on their own fronts as we see Jax getting picked off. This could be a Baron for the side of Don't Ban Poppy. Actually, they're all bot lane, so probably not. But they could have taken Baron if they had been around here.
Could have.
But unlucky.
Like the Chase the Bard game isn't going to happen this time.
I love that recall.
Yeah, going back to that fight, it looks like the Jax looked like he got caught, but he thought he was out, whereas Simply Phenomenal, the Ori, thought that he could just make the best of a bad situation and ult on top of him.
Yeah.
And so the ult was then wasted, and then Legends really wanted to get out, blast coned away, and then realized, oh my gosh, my team is still in there, ends up jumping over the wall, realizes, oh hey, I'm getting really messed up, and then has a flashback over the wall. He was kind of in and out, you know, kind of a very, very sloppy team fight.
Yeah, so we do have 2 items completed now on Ezreal and Morgana on the side of Don't Ban Poppy, whereas nobody on the side of SVT has their 2-item spike. And this current meta is the meta of 2-item spikes, and that second item on Ezreal being the Mirror Mana completion is really, really nice. Like, gonna be a ton of damage for the Ezreal coming in.
Speaking of tons of damage, he did opt for the Trinity Force over the standard Iceborne.
Yeah,
which is tons and tons of damage.
For sure. He realizes, I guess, that no one on the side of SVT is going to be super tanky. Like, the Gnar will have a lot of health, may get some armor later in the game, but by that time he could have potentially a Bork or Last Whisper or some AP potentially, depending on what he decides to build, kind of what build he goes, because there's a lot of variability in the Ezreal build now.
Right.
Twin Shadows used, but yeah,
Ooh.
no, nothing really coming of that.
Symphonian does have a tower to fall back on. They do have 3 up top, but unable to do anything with the tower there.
Yeah, Mork's floating over that way too, so that seems like it wouldn't end very well. But
oh, Jaundice getting jumped on. Super Camera Gorilla, Electrocute coming out, and a very, very nice Bard ult to save the damage. Jaundice, Fudge Eater's flashing in. Allergic to Melt does miss the W, but ends up getting the kill. Simply Phenomenal will fall the Symphonian, who, oh my god, finally gets taken out by the Gnar ult. Guy Fieri ult goes down, will flash away from Legend, flash back from Tank Field Juice, stun comes out, Guy Fieri will go down, no Q, no Black Shield available.
yeah,
And,
those are some
great-
huge shutdowns for
Absolutely.
SVT, especially going on that Nurgot. Or Urgot.
Still though, did not change a thing. We still have a 3k gold lead as they're knocking on inhibitor turret right now.
Yeah, Trish should be able to clear that pretty effectively. Yeah, Eric getting killed by Gnar, that's the dankest timeline. Eric being a player that plays Gnar a lot, for sure. Urgot has 3 items now. The GA completed.
6, 1, and 3.
Yeah, he said, screw this, I'm never dying again.
I'm surprised just slightly that Tristana opted to go straight for damage and not picking up a QSS here. Between the Nami and the Morgana, with Morgana kind of being the X factor, if she can land a really good binding, that can kind of turn the tide of a fight. And you really don't want it to be on your ADC, so I guess it's all going to be about positioning if you're not going to go for a QSS.
Yeah, I could definitely see building a QSS there, because I think you can QSS the Urgot ulti
nice
too.
Flash, allergic to milk. We're gonna try to get out, but looks like we'll get clapped on, and we are going for another round of Chase the Bard.
Oh, this chase isn't gonna last very long.
Yeah, I guess not. But Jitter is able to land some Qs and will take him out. TP down into the bot lane. Not so sure about that. I mean, you just killed the Bard. You have kind of Baron control, but they're opting to just go for pushing waves. Tankfield Juice hopping out. Legends will get caught by the Morgana Q. Super Kami Girl jumping in, trying to get a reset on Happy by 3. Ezreal coming out, getting damage in the backline. Guy Fieri gets knocked out and will fall to the Gnar. I think that was an auto attack that looked like it had 5 million range because it was shot right as the Tristana ult comes out. Tankfield Juice getting the double stun. Oriana only hitting Symphonia, not going to do enough. And Super Calling Hero jumping in, flashing out. John is flashing out. Legends coming back in with the stun. Fudgy Ditters will manage to pick up the kill. Kill's going into the top lane. I can't even keep up with what's going on with this stupid camera. Bard ult going in. Fear Beyond Death will get a kill. Tankfield Juice will also go down as a shutdown on Symphonia. Double kill. Looking to make it a triple kill onto the Bard. And might be able to catch Simply Phenomenal as well. Nope, speed up, and he is out.
Yeah, a lot just happened in that fight, and this Urgot popped off. Like I said, Urgot probably doesn't die ever again. Maybe he gets the GA popped, but I mean he endured a Gnar ulti into the wall, I think a wall beyond that, and then a Jack stun, and still is at half HP. This guy's never dying, never ever.
It props to both these teams. I'm seeing some really clean pace, some very well-timed escapes from both Ezreal and Tristana, smart flashes, no one just going really balls deep. So props to both teams for playing it smart, even when it's 31 kills and under 30 minutes.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we saw that was a pretty disgusting flash by Super Kami when he was up against the wall and he flashed over. But then he kind of didn't have the flash to dodge the Urgot ulti and got really low. And so Urgot ulted the Trist, jumped in, or flashed in actually to the middle of the team and feared everybody. And it was just, kind of over from there.
Budgie, I didn't even catch, he managed to E out from the Gnar ult. I thought he was going straight into the wall, but managed to E out of it before he got connected to the wall. So definitely saved a ton there with that reaction.
For sure, and he also nuked Jax in the process in that fight as well. Jax didn't really expect all that damage to come from the Ezreal W.
Trying to contest his vision control on Baron. My goodness, Ezreal with Trinity Force.
47% win rate, by the way. Yikes.
Super Kami ulting away the Symphonian. Smart play, smart play.
Board.
Oh, allergic to Melt, get flashed on, and Will died to the Nidalee Spear from downtown. Dodged so much, thought he was out, and Nidalee Spear comes out of nowhere.
There's nothing quite like a global ability that can half health a whole team. Nothing quite like it. I'm complaining, but he's fed.
We do have the minions for it. Power roller down, open inhibitor. Now for the side of Don't Ban Poppy. The will to focus down. Legends trying to protect, trying to do what he can. Tank Field Juice flashing, getting the triple hit. And Orianna ult not hitting quite enough people. Guy Fieri low. Does manage to catch the Jack. Symphony just walking in, though, into the entire team. Oh my god, the heals, the shields. He's still at half health. And that is going to be triple kill again. Oh no, it does go to the Nidalee there. Wow, I thought that SVT had that fight, and all of a sudden Urgot just walked in and everybody died.
Yeah, this three-man unit of the Urgot, the Ezreal, and the Morgana just make for an unkillable team fight.
Yeah, it looks like that will be the game. As Lursamel will go down as well for good measure. And, wow, sure handily, Don't Ban Poppy with the 11-1 Urgot riding on his back.
Yeah, well, is there even an MVP discussion to be had here?
I mean, look, like, the team as a whole did very, very well. Okay, the team as a whole, Fudgy Ditters going 7-2, staying safe, dealing a ton of damage, able to chase down a ton of people. Happy by 3, landing some really, really clutch heals, smart ultimates, everything like that. But at the end of the day, you got to give it to the 11-1 Urgot. I said that was their chance to become an unstoppable raid boss. Did it. Got the first blood on Gnar, and it was kind of downhill from there.
Yeah, so you remember how, okay, so Ezreal and Urgot both were unkillable in that game. But so Ezreal was unkillable due to his mobility and long range, but Urgot was in the middle of everybody and they still couldn't kill this man.
Also, Fudgy Ditter's pointing out he did beat Urgot in damage by a whopping
37.
37.
Yeah, 37 more damage than the guy that was in the middle of everybody. I'm giving it to the Urgot. Somebody make a straw poll. I guess that's my job.
Yes,
straw poll we gotta use .com now, I think. Game 1 MVP. Sorry, I'm talking. Whoops. Yeah, so chat, I'm about to make you a straw poll. to vote in, and you're going to do that. It's really hard to do this and type at the same time, so if you want to say anything, now is the time.
I guess please put their real names, like their actual IGNs, or else moderator's going to come down on your butt again. And I know how much you hate that.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
Daddy Sean is just going to smack you upside the head.
Big Daddy Sean. Sounds hot. Sounds hot. Ooh, woo.
Fiery.
Happy by 3 and Monroe21. Thank you for the subscriptions. We love both of you.
Whoop, whoop.
Big Daddy Sean, Big Daddy Sean, Big Daddy Sean, come and get me Big Poffy. He can't even server mute me from the stream because the stream will still hear me. So what can he even do?
Alright, well, is that straw poll out? It is. Alright, so I guess we should cut the stream for VOD and